The advancement of technology has led us to several pop cultures, whether it is music, digital art, television shows, films and movies, or video games. These activities people delve in during their free time gives entertainment and sometimes knowledge. Video games provide enjoyment through the interaction of player and the game. It simulates another world and let the player put themselves into the story. I would even say that video games is the modern way of storytelling, a medium of art. Through games, we control the character, we pretend to be the character, understand their stories, their experiences, and NieR Automata is one of these games, a game worthy of being called art.
Everything that lives is designed to end. We are perpetually trapped in a never-ending spiral of life and death. Is this a curse? Or some kind of punishment? I often think about the God who blessed us with this cryptic puzzle, and wonder if we'll ever have the chance to kill him.
NieR Automata is a sci-fi game about the war against machines made by aliens and androids created by humans. NieR Automata is supposed to be a sequel to the original NieR, but you don't really have to play the game to understand the story. NieR Automata takes place thousands of years after the original NieR game, where aliens invaded Earth using machine robots and humans have to escape to Moon, and created androids to fight back and reclaim their land.
Glory to mankind.
The game constantly shifts from various gameplays from bullet hell to twin stick shooter to Metroidvania and into a hack and slash game. The game executes the shift of gameplay very smoothly, and the game gives player tons of freedom and create their own difficulty. You can replace chips that serves as your build in the game. You can remove your map, HP bar, even your whole HUD to increase your damage or your survivability. The game immerses the player with its stunning graphics and top-notch gameplay from the development of Platinum Games. NieR Automata is one of the games I did not expect to have a deep and complex story. At first, I thought that this game is about sexy androids fighting robots to save humanity kind of game. But man, I was mistaken. The game betrays the expectation greatly from its deep and complex story and well-made narration. The game often attacks the player and inflicts an emotional stir. The game's narration has thought-provoking moments and makes me think, what is life? What is my purpose? The game features multiple endings and playthrough. At first, you play as 2B, an android designed for battle. In this playthrough, the game will make you focus on combat. Most words in the game are in cryptic names, and enemies makes incomprehensible noises. But in the second playthrough, you play as 9S, an intelligent hacker android, and you follow the same route, but the cryptic names are now revealed and the words of your enemies make sense now. The game makes you understand the world better and shows the backstory of each machines you have encountered. And the more you understand your enemies, the game makes you feel bad because you understand the anguish they have felt. NieR Automata is deeply inspired and features many philosophical views and teachings of morality. Bosses are named after famous philosophers like Jean-Paul Sartre, Simone de Beauvoir, Karl Marx, and Friedrich Engels. And through their backstories, they show a correlation of each philosopher's famous book. But I'm not gonna discuss that further in this video. Other than the fun gameplay and the complex story, can we talk about the music of the game? My point is, NieR Automata has the capability of making the players feel and question themselves while playing. The game's philosophical application may also teach players about morality and life itself. NieR Automata is just one of the examples of well-written games that has compelling story and meaning. There is the beautiful narration of Hideo Kojima's Metal Gear franchise, the apocalypse of uncontrolled AI of Soma, the utopian tragedy of Bioshock, and some games like Detroit Become Human focus greatly on the decision of players, and each decision may lead to different outcome. It puts the player into a fictional world where you practice decision making and gives player the idea of each decision may lead to different outcomes. Each game gave valuable lessons, test your rationality, but also provide enjoyment to the audience. Games has the capability of telling stories very well that can invoke emotion to the players. Games create unity and community from border to border into the world, even breaking the language barrier. Other games gives competitive spirit for players and strive to become even better. And games also became a place to meet new friends. Through the development of technology, we now have access to several things. It gives us connection to people and share experiences with the world through internet, and video games also became a medium of it. Developers shares their ideas, their experiences, their lessons through video games, a platform that seeks to entertain the audience. The interaction of player in the game gives new knowledge, just like literature and movies. But the advancement of technology is also bad for people. People became lazier, introverted, weak, and dependent. This is because everything is now already accessible to us. People now only seek enjoyment in life, just like how some people play video games for the whole day. Just like all things, too much of everything is bad. Technology will remain and forever change our lifestyle. We should use it to gain and not to use something we had.
My dreams will come.